everyone. Welcome to the Google I/O Connect. But I am not alone. I am with my big colleges. Hello, Alfredo.
What's going on?
Hey.
We're back.
Yeah. Andreu.
Hello there.
And we have a great invitation with Enzo. Enzo, hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you again.
This time in person.
Yeah, this time in
It's
person.
totally different. That's true. That's better.
Completely better. How do you feel here to be in the Google I/O Connect? How is your...
So it was very nice that we have this opportunity to share with a lot of colleagues from around Europe, Middle East, MAI. So it's very nice because you can connect with people that more or less you already know virtually at least. So being in person, you make more connection, stronger connection, and you can talk with a lot of people also with Googlers that you can ask a lot of things about the product that sometimes is confidential. But
That was my question.
Really?
I can talk. Yeah, depends on the person.
Did you have confidential things to
No,
share?
I don't have.
Spoilers.
What do you feel?
I feel like it was really cool. It's just the start actually of the week because right now it's just the GDG Summit, but there is also Google I/O later on. There is GDG Summit also. So it's just the start of a great week. I think. I feel like, as you say, that it's a really good opportunity to have like very good networking, meet up great friends, meet up new faces, meet up with Google, as you say. It's always like a very cool opportunity because you can learn more, you can learn from, not only say the expert because it's also GDE, but just in general when you can have a talk with a Googler, you learn so much about how is it really made and why do we have this technical boundaries and like how we can purge them and everything. So for me, I think it's a really cool opportunity and I really love it.
400 people. Alfredo, that's a lot. Remember, there's the mic. So guys, remember, I am the last technical here talking about programming because I used to start in assembler and Pascal and but let me ask you the question. We only are one day in the event, only half fun and half conversation. There has been some Flutter today in the presentation in the morning.
Not really,
I
right?
saw one logo in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, it was in the middle when they were saying the map for development, and they had Android logos, they had other Chrome, Angular, but Flutter was in the middle.
Is that good or is a fight?
For me, I think this is intentionally because Flutter is in the middle for everything.
Remember, this is dark conversations, but at the very beginning was
That fight.
fight. So let's fight. Have you seen any in the
There's not a
presentation?
lot of specific to Flutter right now,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of things that comes and will integrate with Flutter. So this is like at least as much interesting as making Flutter. When I see things about Gemini, when I see things about Firebase Studio, all of this they are integrating with Flutter. So this is as much an opportunity to learn about Flutter than to learn about other products.
I think today is the day. No, today is more. I would say today is the community days. We are 400 people, but most of us are GDG and GD leads. But tomorrow is the day that is open for more. I would say technical persons.
Yeah, let's see if tomorrow we have some demos on site with Flutter, maybe around Gemini, maybe around Firebase Studio. So let's see about
Firebase
tomorrow.
Studio. We used to talk a lot of IDX, no?
Right, IDX was something like now he's an old guy, and also this is funny because this week I had the publish of an event that I did with Project IDX, and it was like, hey guys, in how many weeks this is just the old.
This is history. This no longer exists.
Yeah.
There is no IDX.
Yeah. But it was great to have a room today with only workshops. A lot of AI, to be honest, but
Really? I didn't hear about the AI.
No
in the
Gemini, no Gemini.
Never heard about it.
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
No, nothing. No, yeah. I would say it was something like 80%. No?
Yeah.
4 rooms, 3 rooms AI, 1 for
For
community.
community, and that's it.
And tomorrow will be work? No.
Yeah.
Will be a little bit more open. We hope to have
Yeah, let's
more
see how many,
other technologies.
Yeah, probably some Android, some cloud.
Do you have an expectation? No.
Yeah, I think if they made the same kind of event that the previous year, I think it will be perfect because the last year was a lot of demos, so you can see a lot of new technologies. Or like, for example, I remember the goal that you score and they give you some insight using AI with some cloud technology and this kind of thing. So it was very nice.
We have to make the event different tomorrow. I
What
brought you a dash from Spain,
that's
and
true.
you are going to
So we
have.
have a
Maybe
surprise.
we can do something special. Imagine, I'm testing. We can bring plastic people. Hello, how are you today? We have to make some kind of funny thing.
Yeah, probably we're going to do a lot of things with the dash that we're going
You
to
will
bring
be the
to
first one.
to the
Perfect for
Connect.
shorts. Yeah, I feel like this year I don't have any big expectations, but I think it's going to be exactly as you say, like a lot of demos, and I think I'm expecting a lot of demos about how this Firebase Studio is going to revolutionize our way of working, because this is how they're presenting it. So for now, I'm not saying that I'm skeptic, but I think it's great for people who maybe begin with Firebase or begin with
For starters.
Flutter. Yeah, for starters. But at some point there is a limitation of you create your backend, because now you can create the whole backend with Firebase Studio. And I'm like, yeah, but does it optimize really the cost? Are you going to follow blindly a machine to create a query? This is a question that I have. I'm not sure yet if this is the way to go, but I'm just waiting to be.
They are trying hard for us.
have an
They
argument
give
with
us
some Google.
30 different free
for
projects.
the Premium Google Developer, what is the name? Google
Google Developer Program. They give us 30 because if you go there, it's
Premium.
free,
Yeah.
free for everyone.
Yeah.
But for us, they give us 30, so they are pushing us
Yeah, a lot
to
of
try it for sure.
Yeah, probably as a beta tester, because they know that we are going to play a lot of with this technology, so they will
Yeah,
have
the thing.
very
Or have you
good feedback.
tested this? That's a beta
Yeah,
testing.
for example, in the today's session that we have with Firebase Studio, it was from this guy that I just forget the name. It's Davis, Ryan Davis. He worked previously as a Flutter developer, and now he's working as a developer in Firebase and focusing in Firebase Studio. So he was asking like, hey, what is the support with Flutter? Because we can work with Flutter in Gemini in Firebase Studio, but we cannot use the app prototyping agent or app prototyping AI to create a Flutter app. You have to create a Flutter app, and after you can start asking Gemini questions, but you cannot do in one shot. So it's something that they are working on this, and probably let's see in the incoming months.
You know that they are working on it. They
Yeah.
say that okay, so it's a feature that will come soon.
Yeah, not only with Flutter, also with Angular and the other framework, because now it's only for next year. If I'm not wrong.
We tried live the other day. I say, no, I only do web.
Yeah, so
I only do that technology. Sorry, for now.
yeah. So it's something that is very interesting that they are pushing on this, so they are open to the community, the feedback of the community that they want to create apps in different framework languages. So
So have you
very
guys
nice.
tested this for real, for something for work?
Did you play an app, right?
I have tested a little bit, but I'm still waiting to be very convinced by it. For now, I just created very basic things, so I'm still waiting to be very convinced by what I'm going to see tomorrow. One of the good things that I'm expecting tomorrow is to see how they integrate this new AI. Like, have you heard about Jules and Sketch, I think, or Scratch, or something like this? That create basically, there's two AIs, one who creates basically Figma from a prompt that you give them, and the other creates peer or just create code defined by what you give them. And I think at some point maybe we are touching a little bit of what workflow is doing. I'm not sure, but it's not exactly the same thing, but you are prompting an AI and it creates whatever feature you want. So I'm not sure how efficient it is, but because for now I've tried it, but it's a little bit broken honestly. But still waiting to see tomorrow.
It was
how
presented at I.O. at the
Yes,
at
it was
the
presented at
general-
I.O. at Shoreline. But I think we're going to see it tomorrow, I hope.
Yeah, let's see.
And you? Have you used for real development?
Not for real development. I have used like them just to test and to see exactly. Okay, let's see how expert is in other technologies or things like that. But look, guys, this is something brilliant here to be like we can ask them directly, we can meet each other deeper and to do their our thoughts longer.
But one question, I mean, you are more professional developers, so this product is here to stay. They are not going to use Firebase branding if this is not for real. So I understand that they can have some technical things, I will say, bugs or still not developed, but this is a very hard deal from Google. They are going very serious with this.
I think so. I think like they're quite serious with it. For me, I think it's not really a problem. I think like there is really a lot of people who are asking for this feature and really asking for this product. So I think it's really something that is needed. I'm not sure if I am the main target of the search, but I definitely understand why it's out there.
Yeah. And for workshops, don't forget, if we want to create workshops as experts from some technology, they don't have to install anything. You know, we can start as well.
Yeah. I have some thoughts about this, about where is the target, because I mean, probably as a professional coder or something that you already have the machine with the ID installed and this kind of thing, probably it's not for our target, but at the same time is people that they don't know about the coding itself and they have this startup that they can like put a prompt and start doing something. It's very nice. Also for the workshop, as we mentioned, but also, for example, as a developer, maybe the same as we have did with the Visual Studio Code in the web, but it was only the Visual Studio Code, without any dependency, without any setup. So it's something that maybe you can use sometimes. It's like a tool that you have it. Maybe you don't use every day, but...
I'm going to launch something special here. Let me look at the camera. Guys, FlutterConf is back again. Talk about FlutterConf. Why? Because I'm seeing you three. You have to invite Enzo to come. You know already? Have you talked about FlutterConf?
Not yet.
No? Ah, that's the moment! Looking at the camera. So the point is that I see you three, I will help, behind the scenes. Imagine, 100, why not 200 people with their own laptop, with Firebase Studio.
Yeah, but not even a
screen.
laptop, with a tablet or...
Okay, with something. The question is nothing too much prepared because you don't need to install anything. That's the point.
Yeah.
We have to do one of the workshops in the afternoon. So please explain to the camera and to Enzo what is the upcoming FlutterConf.
Yeah,
what's that?
very...
What comes from the past?
Yeah, so
to
to give some context, in the GDG Marbella and in 2019, we ran the first FlutterConf in Europe. So it was the first event only with Flutter and that we ran before the COVID-19. So we ran the first FlutterCon. After the pandemic, it was very hard to do again a big event. And this year, we are pushing very hard to give back this event to Marbella again and to Malaga. So this is something that keep tuned because we have a lot of plans for the conference that we want to at least start in 2025.
And in the afternoon we will have Firebase Studio in our workshop. I'm seeing this.
Yeah, probably.
I'm seeing this.
100%. So let's try it.
Yeah.
Oh, last year you were 2 years ago when we were in Marbella doing the fest, and there were 100 people, more than 100 people in the room, and you making the workshop.
Because South Spain loves Flutter.
But we didn't have Firebase Studio, so they have to install they have to have their own IDE, all the libraries and so on. So
This is gonna be
so
this
easy.
time is gonna be easy.
I think this is actually what makes really the power of Firebase Studio is that you don't, if you want to try Flutter for the first time and you are like skeptic and you're like, oh yeah, I love Android, like I love Java, and I don't want to try Flutter, you can just try it on the web. You don't have to install SDK, configure add-ons on your editor, anything. You can just try it, say, okay, try it for like 15-20 minutes, say, okay, I like the syntax, I don't like the syntax, I want to push forward and spend more time on it or not.
Well, I think we have to be honest with our folks, because to be honest, bring that means a lot of challenges for Google, because they have a lot of challenges to make this powerful. For example, I/O simulators, for example. So there are a lot of challenges. It is not as easy as it looks like, but the goal is clear.
Perfect. Good. We give some spoilers about FlutterConf in nice and lovely Marbella. Bad weather, bad food. Don't come.
Yeah,
don't
problem.
come. When we are going to announce this? Do you think? When do you think?
Yeah,
Soon.
we have some.
No, to be true, we already announced that. We worked past Sunday,
Yeah.
and we already did the
Yeah,
cover papers.
we made very good progress, but we need to finish some details to be able
It's
to
a few weeks.
speak with some people that is already here.
Are
in the
you looking
Connect.
at someone?
So yeah, we are publishing the latest detail. Let's see if we can bring again.
Have you been in
FlutterConf.
Marbella?
Never. It's a good occasion to come. I'm just waiting for an invitation.
But you have come to Spain, I imagine.
All right.
To Spain. Have you been in Spain?
Yeah, I've been.
Where?
Mostly San Sebastian, Barcelona.
Near-
I think
near-
I've been to Madrid one time, but
Whatever that is.
Just
You don't know south of Spain?
No,
You
not
don't know Spain then. You need to go to the south.
I would have said the same if somebody would have told me that they went to Paris, but it's alright. So I do understand. I need to go.
You know, south is different.
Yeah.
For good and for sometimes for not that bad, but very good
The best-
weather, very good food, very good people, friendly.
The best moment to bring him.
Come. He's back. So
Thank you so much for to be with us here. Thank you all of you. You want to say something? There is something else to say?
No, thank you so much for being here again. Another dark conversation. So yeah, let's see in the future. Maybe on the FlutterCon we will have a new dark conversation. So thank you so much.
See you, folks.
See you.
See you. Bye.
au revoir. Bye.
So, anybody knows how to say bye in German?
German. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Un clásico. Auf Wiedersehen.
¿Cuándo sigo?